Speaking of stories, oh my goodness, how exciting are these earrings? These earrings were designed initially when they were created by a gentleman by the name of Aldo. And Aldo was working for the company where everything is kind of ethereal blue, and they had given him a job as a bench jeweler. And he came up with this design and he was super excited about it. He took it to his boss, who looked at it and said, "No, this isn't going to work." And old Aldo had a lot of cojones, if you know what I'm saying, because he got a little angry with that. He had just broken up with his girlfriend. This design is awesome. So he took his tools and he crossed the street where the world went red and offered the same design to that very famous house. And this iconic design reigns supreme even to today. The bracelet, for example, which has the little screwdriver, that is the most iconic diamond or diamond bangle bracelet in the world of jewelry today. So we took a look at this, and this is one of the things that we do better than anybody else in the world. We said, let's put our designers to work. Let's emulate that design, but let's put our own twist on it in a very affordable way. So that's how this was born. This is J430713. Accents by Affinity diamond hoops, 10 points of diamonds and four beautiful colors. You've got the richness of the 14 karat yellow gold over sterling silver. You've got rhodium plating over sterling silver, rose gold over sterling silver. And did I hear correctly that the black rhodium may be sold out now? The black is sold out just in the preview. Now, if you want the rose, that'll be the next one to sell out. We're again into single digit availability there. So if this is what you want, in the rose gold in particular, you got to strike fast. Our fashionistas know what this design is all about, right? Being locked in love and feeling that passion and just feeling overwhelmed and overtaken by the emotion and the passion of it all. So Aldo was in love when he started this design. And then his girlfriend at the time dumped him right about the same time that blue store with, everywhere the sky is blue in there, where they said, no, we don't think this is going to work. So he put his heart and soul into it. He knew it was a winner. This idea of having the nail head screws and the diamonds living together in the design is so urban. It's almost like steampunk. He was ahead of his time, right? This was in the 1970s. Super handsome dude. Could have had probably any woman in New York City, but he wanted this one particular woman, and it was her love that inspired this incredible design. One of the ways we made ours different is his. See the frame around the nail head and the diamonds? That is round in the original design, which is still iconic today. But we made ours in the shape of a honeycomb because that is symbolic, of course, of people working together, of communication, of family. There's just so many, perseverance. There's so many things attributed to that we thought was a wonderful message for people out there. If any of that resonates with you, this could be a wonderful gift to remind yourself every time you look in the mirror how special and incredible you are and how far you've come. I had the opportunity when we went to JCK this last week to take my sister and my mother with me, and we made it a little girls' week as well and spent some time at the pool and met some incredible people. But, I made a point to talk to my sister. We spent a couple hours just together at the pool yesterday. So much fun. We ran into a group of influencers there. They were from some of the southern states, and they were modeling bathing suits, and they're, Amy and I are in our Norwegian stuff and just having fun. And anyway, they were so beautiful, but we were talking about how accomplished everybody was, I mean, my sister, I'm so proud of her. She has a business in a man's world. She owns a security company, which is traditionally, something that men own mostly. And she's been doing it for 35 years. She's super successful, has a lot of accounts, does a lot of commercial work. And this pair of earrings, when I look at it, this is how, if she were to ask me what should I buy for myself to celebrate how far I've come, I would say something like this. Because to me, this is a very powerful design. It's celebratory that the diamonds, of course, they just shine and sparkle. Remember, our Accents by Affinity collection is the same quality as our traditional Affinity line. I'm sorry I missed that. Would you repeat it, please? The silver is the best selling right now. I like to let you know where your competition lies because we're shopping with millions of people all at the same time when you're watching here, even on QVC2, which is our smaller sister station to QVC. I like to give you some insider information when I work over here as a reward for sticking with me. And thank you so much for watching tonight. I don't do many of these shows by myself, and your company makes it so much better. But June 26th is going to be a really special day in the world of diamonds. So if you can take a little time off, yeah, Blair's going to be shopping. If you can take a little time off and spend some time of the day with us on the 26th of June on the main channel, like starting at midnight, maybe nudge, nudge, wink, wink, you might really like what you see. I know I do. I like what we're going to be presenting there that day. So there's your little tip, your little nugget as we get ready to move on. Here's another one. We do have rings that match these earrings in stock, and they are very inexpensive. We also do have the bangle bracelets available. Lots of great sales happening at the .com. So if you love the idea of getting a status look like this on sale and for, definitely for less, then go for it and live it up a little bit. You are your own best advocate. The way you go out and greet the day not only makes yourself feel empowered, but it affects how others perceive you. So I love them. I think they're chunky and beautiful. I love the history behind the whole design. I really like our interpretation of it, again, with the honeycomb surrounding that diamond, which is bezel set, tremendous amount of metal and work here, and is appropriate for the gentlemen and for the ladies. It is J430713, one of the items in our Accents by Affinity collection that we have at less than